Hi, Madeline Fetz, founder of Parents and Kids Share Together. Over the years, Sprout has aired a lot of kids shows. When children launched, most of the programs aired were from the archive libraries of their founders, PBS, Sesame Workshop, Entertainment, and Comcast. As the years went by, they started airing acquired shows and made some ones too, and aired program blocks at different times of the day in between shows, so they could air the old shows in a new way. Most of them were fast-paced, but some of them were calm-natured and slow-paced, kind of like Mr. Rogers. Sprout was the first children's network of its kind. It aired preschool programs all day, 24/7, and probably to promote this, terms were used. And some of these terms included preschool TV around the clock, from a launch mover that aired on PBS, and all preschool all the time, used on the 2007 to 2011 variant of the SproutOnline.com website. While most children's or preschool channels at the time signed off by 6 p.m., looking at you, Noggin, Sprout ran 24 hours a day, and by 6 p.m. had its own nighttime programming for preschoolers. Most of these shows, as I said, were slow-paced, calm-natured, mostly story-like, and could easily help preschoolers fall asleep. The Goodnight Show of Nina and Star and Melanie was designed to get kids ready to go to sleep, but it did not put children to sleep. In 2009, a study by the Campaign for a Commercial-Free Childhood showed that kids who watched the Goodnight Show were kept awake and slept less. Sprout president at the time, Sandy Wax, replied to the study and said she lived in the real world and said that the Goodnight Show did not put children to sleep. It was a tool, and it served as a tool for parents to get their kids ready for bed. However, the Goodnight Show did feature bedtime-related segments, and that was even before the infamous study. The penultimate segment featured Nina getting Star ready for bed, and she finally fell asleep. By the end of the Hush poem, either Nina or Melanie would sing the Goodnight song and then go straight to bed. After the final link of the Goodnight Show, a music video of Sprout characters sleeping to the Pajamas La La Lullaby song would play, and directly followed by a SproutOnline.com promo for the Goodnight Show. The Pajamas originated as an interstitial series, which premiered on Sprout in 2008, prior to getting the full series in 2011. La La Lullaby aired before the final link instead of after. In 2014, N-Circle Entertainment released a Goodnight Show DVD known as Goodnight Stories. Goodnight Stories featured 2 segments starring hosts of the Sunnyside Up Show, Chica, Denisha, and Carly. Denisha or Carly would read a nursery rhyme story such as Little Miss Muffet or Jack and Jill to Chica before she went to bed. Very bedtime-like. As I said, Jim Henson's Pajamas premiered on Sprout as an interstitial series in 2008 and as a full series in 2011 by popular demand. It was probably the only accurate show to air on The Goodnight Show, as it was about 4 puppet characters going on adventures before bed. Well, the full series to be precise. Not all children have blankets, pillows, books, and pajamas for them to go to bed with. In 2008, Sprout teamed up with Genevieve Petero's The Pajama Program for an initiative known as the Great Sprout Tuck-In. With the Great Sprout Tuck-In, viewers were encouraged to send in things like books and pajamas to children who didn't have them, because every child deserves a good night. The Great Sprout Tuck-In launched in 2008 and was not only sponsored by Sprout and the Pajama Program, but also by Johnson's Baby. Commercials for Johnson's Baby aired on Sprout. And in 2009, a Thanksgiving episode of The Goodnight Show was seen around the Great Sprout Tuck-In. Christmas Eve is one of the most difficult nights for children, and from 2007 to 2015, Sprout aired Sprout Snooze-a-thon every Christmas Eve. It was a compilation of Sprout characters sleeping in order to convince kids to do the same. Sprout Snooze-a-thon aired from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve, and was available on Sprout On Demand as Nina Sleeps. In addition, I'm Willing to Sleeping at Bedtime aired on Sprout every night as part of the Goodnight Show, and featured kids getting ready for bed with their parents. The Goodnight Show did explore some sleep-related themes over the years, including dreams, bedtime routines, lullabies, where we sleep, and all that stuff. These themes date back to the first season in 2005. Okay, and that's it. Maybe I'll take a look at some of these sleep-related Sprout stuff as I go to sleep tonight. Good night, Sproutlets. This has been a Parents and Kids Share Together production.